it ended up being a great fight card, but it started out like the worst nightmare you shuffling. What did you have to go through to make this card happen?
You know, I received this phone call from Matt Hamill's manager, and he said, "Hey, Matt, you know, his stomach is hurt. He's not gonna be able to fight." And it started giving me a flashback. You know, he did this to me 6 months ago. He said he's retiring, and after that, like, you know, Bellator matchmaker called me. He's like, "Hey, he tried to sign with us." I was like, "What's going on here? Did he try to sabotage our show, or he is really sick?" That's what really hit my head. That's the truth. And I hope not, because I don't think he's this kind of person. And I told those guys, you know what, go to the hospital, let me know in an hour how he's gonna feel. I already know he's not gonna fight, because if you already have this mindset, you're not gonna fight, And I told him, listen, wish him the best of luck, I hope he's okay. And after that, I called, you know, Thiago Silva's manager, and I said, what's going on? I said, listen, I'm asked Jake Hyun and Terry Holder to move up. And I look at Terry Holder as a better matchup for the fight. I think he's better matchup than Matt Hamill, because he strikes, he's a good athlete, he's not easy to take down. And I think it's going to be a better matchup. That I went to him first, and he'd take it. I said, listen, I'll pay you. I went to him, I was like, listen, don't kick me in the head, but this is what's going on. And I explained to him, I was like, I'm going to pay you 3 times as much what you're supposed to make. And he's like, you know what, Ali, I'm going to do it. Thank you for the opportunity. I went to Jake Hyun, and I was like, you're going to have... you know, a different opponent. And he's like, all right, who it is? It's a Clifford Stark. And he got paid a little bit more money too. And I went to Clifford Stark, and you know, I think his purse got doubled what he's supposed to make, and he moved off to the main card. And you know, honestly, I think I got lucky, because I don't think normally a guy fights for 8 weeks. When you go to him in the locker room and tell him that, they're probably going to be really upset. But I was like very, you know, I humbled myself. I was kind of begging them to say yes. You know, I did. I kind of begged them to say yes. And everybody accepted, you know, this. And win or loss, they grow in my mind so much, because it takes a really a man or a guy with a heart to change his opponent in an hour. And I very, very appreciate all these guys. And after that, you know, they went in there, and everybody delivered, man. Everybody just delivered.
What was your emotion like during that day? Because I mean, I kind of think there was at least a little bit of a fear that this fight wasn't going to come together.
You know, I'm always, you know, you can ask anybody. When we have a bad card, I'm the first person, you know, to tell you. The Vegas card was horrible. I left I went to the back for 30 minutes, and I didn't want you to fight because it was so bad. But I know this fight going in, that can be a great fight card. And honestly, I think it's shovel we made and make it even a better fight card. You know, I didn't plan that. We got lucky. I got lucky. You know, I know the main event was gonna deliver. I know Timur and Edwards was gonna deliver. I know these 2 guys were gonna deliver. I don't know how Thiago Silva Matt Hamill was gonna turn out, and I didn't know how. I think Jake Hyun was Terry Holder was gonna deliver too. And I think we got, you know, listen, we put some work in, you know, into it. Like I told everybody, I don't just match fight. I watch videos. I analyze guys. I talk to guys, and after that I make decision who gonna fight. But at the end of the day, we got a little bit of luck. And listen, life is about luck, and I think it was awesome.
Do all these guys that were willing to move around, did they take a step up in your mind? I mean, do you appreciate them for what they did?
Everybody fought on WSOF Fight 19. They just become part of this company for life, because I think without these fighters, and without the crew, and without all the help, it wasn't just me trying to shovel. Keith was helping me, Kevin was helping me, Ray was helping me, and everybody said, Ali, please come down, please come get me. And everybody who know me, I'm a very fiery guy, and I got jumpy, because sometimes I put too much passion into it, but it was so awesome, man. And I went to the guy, he didn't fight. I told Ray, please tell him we're gonna pay him show money and win money, because the guy Eddie is supposed to fight, and Ray went to him. Because I was done. I couldn't take it anymore. And even I couldn't sit down. For the most of the fight card, I didn't sit down. I sat down, I normally sit down to wait for the whole fight. I didn't feel like I want to be close to the cage. I want to be far from the cage. Especially from the main event, I just stood up the whole main event, and I watched it. And it was just so awesome, man. And I was like a groupie. I went to every staff member, everybody worked, and I was thanking him. Because I'm the guy giving everybody shit. This is who I am. But at the end of the day, I give everybody love. I was kissing people, giving people hugs, and Darian, I grabbed him and I gave him a kiss, and he's like, "What are you doing?" I was like, I love you. Don't worry about it." And I was really happy. I think I think this show, it's a newborn for WSOF fighting. We always did great, but I think now people understand. We can put on great event. We can fill up venues. We can put on great productions. Everything was so awesome. I can't ask for more than that. And we just, we're so blessed to have NBCB, our partner, great investors, Ray as the president of the company, and nobody have an ego. And sometimes I catch myself, I give my ego a little bit to the side, because sometimes I do. And it was so awesome, man. It was so awesome, and I'm so proud of the show, WSOF 19.